Welcome back to Final Fantasy for the NES. We're finally in the castle. Let's talk to these wonderful guards. The king is looking for the Light Warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? That's very direct of him. Let's see here. There's a few things to check out in the castle that will be important in the future. We'll go have a look at them right now. For one thing, back here is a kind of isolated area that you wouldn't normally be able to find. You would have to loop all the way back around here. You'd see that it's there, but you might not know how to get there. 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the mystic Chay. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. Okay, well, we learned that there are elves in this game, and they live appropriately enough in Elfland. And indeed, this door is locked by the mystic Chay. The guy will just say the same thing as the other old guy. We can't get into the treasury, which is fair enough. We will need to get into it eventually, though. But that's for another time. Let's head down here and go see the king, because he is expecting some light warriors to show up, and we are indeed said light warriors. There are a few other places to head in here and talk to people. Ah. This is one of the princesses, apparently. She doesn't have a lot to tell us. This lady, please say the princess. And there's one other person worth talking to in here. Sanus, the queen, locked herself inside. Well, that was a good lock. I am Jane, queen of Corneria. Coneria. Please save my daughter, Princess Sarah. I wonder if there's a sister city of Coneria that's far away, that's like Kofaria. Yep, those the same guys before. Oh, wow, you have a very dark room, Mr. King. Light Warriors! Just as in Lucan's prophecy, Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. Okay, well, you might not have any idea what the hell's going on at this point. The king just sent us on a mission, though, so we're gonna go. There is, surprisingly, one person in this castle who can actually tell us something, I do believe. I think it's this guy. It used to be a good knight until... No, he didn't tell us where he was. It's the guy upstairs that tells us where Garland is. And in true classic RPG fashion, nobody points you anywhere. You have to figure out where you need to go yourself. This guy, however, will give us a little help. Reports say that Garland holds the princess in a temple to the northwest. Well, we're all as equipped as we're gonna be, so let's head down there. Let's get out of the castle. And we're out into the overworld, and we're gonna actually get started here. I believe... where do I go to save? I forget. Oh, it's the end to save. I should do that while I'm here, in case I die. This is actually a fairly hard game. It's a lot less forgiving than... Oh yes, you have to pay 30 gold to save your game. Forget if you leave your game. Comma. Hold reset while you turn power off. Okay, I'm probably gonna save state instead. Between videos. Forest has a higher encounter rate of creatures than the plains areas here, so I'm trying to avoid getting myself into any trouble. Oh, we got into some trouble. Alright. So we got a first strike on these guys. These guys are imps. They're pretty simple enemies. They're not very dangerous. They had to truncate a lot of creatures' names and a lot of spell names and the like in this. Like drink. Fight, magic, drink, item, and run are my commands. Now, I'm not going to waste magic. Although, as you can see, I have 2 spells today. I can cast Cure, and I can cast Lightning. I can cast 2 Cures, 2 Lightnings, or a Cure and a Lightning. I'm not going to do any of that, because it's just not really wise for me to go blowing spells this early. Nori here doesn't have spells. He just smashes things. Surge has spells. He has fire. He can cast 2 of them. But even Surge doesn't want to waste them on junky goblins. And Carmine just punches stuff. Terminated. Yeah, for some reason they use terminated to note that an enemy's been defeated. I think they just used defeated. They couldn't use kill because NES games, due to Nintendo of America's censorship policies at the time, couldn't actually make references to killing anything. Which is why you're going to get one of the best lines of the NES era in a few minutes. You'll know it when you see it. But we won, and we get the classic Final Fantasy music. Monsters perished. That's the closest they get. Got 7 EXP and 30 gold. So, about 2 fights will buy you a potion at this point in the game. It's brutal. This game is merciless. There's our temple. Oh. More imps. Nothing to worry about, though. We've got this. You can't just target the same thing, by the way, I don't believe, because if you try to and it's dead, you will hit air. The imp missed Nori. That's good. Nori did not miss the imp. You'll find that Nori is quite reliable at kicking imps' asses. He's quite reliable at kicking the ass of anything. I took a nasty hit from the imp. Carmine tried to hit the target that Surge killed, and you note it said ineffective. Yeah, you have to choose your targets intelligently, or you will just hit air. And I will fight him again. Surge will also hit him because Carmine and Nori can kill imps in a single hit. We're taking a few hits, but nothing too bad. We'd be taking far more damage if we didn't have the armor, and we would barely be hurting them without weapons. Somebody has deeply disappointed me by not killing that imp. Wow, both imps. You sadden me. You can see why having a healer is very important, what with how expensive potions are and all. Yeah, Nori should be able... There we go, 25 down. Now that's scads of it, good. And Surge has the last one, good. So some preliminary fights to show you guys just how tough this game is. Those initial parties of imps are trouncing us pretty hard. We're actually in significant danger. We're gonna head inside and be in even worse danger. Now, I want to go ahead and cast a spell, because I don't believe that I will survive the next encounter. There's one of my uses of cure for the day. I don't have a tent, so we can't rest. Door's locked by the Mystic Key. We can't get in there. What do you know? Uh-oh, zombies. Now these are pretty nasty. Zombies are a big threat to us. We're definitely gonna have Nori deal with one on his own, and I think Surge is even gonna cast a spell. 19 damage, and that was not enough to kill that zombie, who then proceeded to absolutely wreck me. We are definitely going to cast some spells. Nori is strong enough to kill one. Carmine is strong enough to kill one. You gotta remember, I as a red mage do not deal that much damage. Whoa, fire will definitely take care of one. Alright, and the zombie hits Nori but misses him. So let's definitely get some more action going here. Alright. We're through this fight. We probably don't want to clown around in here too much, because this is actually an incredibly dangerous place. However, the EXP in gold is undeniably much superior to that of the imps. I believe we can check and see how much EXP we need to gain levels. I only require 2 more. It might be worth fighting something. The boss is actually fairly tepid as far as fights go, but he can still hit hard, so I'd like to get another level. Oh, that's a bad encounter. Wow. Wolf and a Grewolf. Grewolfs are like Grey Wolf. They're just big and bad wolf. We're gonna leave him here because it's more a problem in this game of taking lots of hits from many sources than taking a bigger hit from a single target. Oh, and they have the mobility to back up everything. Oh, I have 1 health. Look at this. Oh, and Surge is not doing much better. We may need to run away from this fight. or we're gonna die. Nori might just throw down and kill them all without us. I don't know. It's hard to say with Nori, because the fighter is so strong in this. It's quite possible to do 4 fighters if you wanted. You can actually have a party consisting of really any group. I've seen, and I've in fact done 4 red mages, and I've seen people do 4 white mages. And it's possible. It's very hard in the early game, especially for mages, but they get very strong. I have no potions at all, so I'm going to cast Cure on myself. Nori's gonna attack a wolf. Surge is gonna help fight another wolf. And that is adequate damage to take 1 out. Let me heal myself. Thank goodness. Cure fixes you up pretty good, but you're definitely gonna want to just eliminate enemies quickly, if possible. I am dead. Nori is taking a severe beating. And Carmine continues to not be able to hit a damn thing. Okay, so Nori's gonna hit a wolf. Surge is gonna blow his spell because we're retreating from this place after this. And Carmine is going to continue to fail me, most likely. Oh, never mind Surge's spell. Surge is a little bit dead right now. Oh, Carmine hit something! It was actually Nori that missed for once. Well, this is why we have 2 burlier characters instead of just Nori. Having Carmine here, if Carmine will be so kind as to actually strike something once in a while, will let me get through a lot of these tougher fights. Oh, there goes Nori. Hope Carmine can do this. Carmine dodges. Dodging is so important in this. Yes? Okay, it's just Carmine versus the Grey Wolf. I worry because Carmine misses a lot. He has mastered himself and mastered Kung Fu. The hand that does not strike is the greatest hand of all. It will not strike a man or woman or wolf or zombie or anything really. Run for your life. Can't run. Okay, we're dead. And congratulations, everybody. That's the end. We're all dead. K-Party perished. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, because we're all dead. No, it's actually okay. I'll see you guys next time where we'll do this correctly. Goodbye for now.